Okay.
Because at this point, the Green Lantern movie was Ryan Reynolds was a lot. And so do you really want to associate Green Lantern with that movie? You don't. So you need to go in the direction of what's made Green Lantern more popular. An African-American superhero who is an artist, an architect, and also a Marine. And literally, when you look at the constructs, when you compare his Green Lantern construct, and for those that don't know, I'm sure you know, Green Lantern is powered by will and their imagination, as any lantern, but the Green Lantern Corps, because they're so much more refined in using their brain, they could create the constructs, unlike the Red Lantern. Very few Red Lantern, Atrocitus, and I can't remember the other guy that could create a construct right now. Very few other lanterns can create constructs, but Green Lanterns can. And it's always been known that John Stewart's constructs are way better than Hal Jordan's.
Because he's an artist.
Because he's an artist. He's an architect. Let me correct it. He's an architect. The only other person whose construct is a lot better than John Stewart's is Kyle Rayner, because he's an artist. So his imagination just goes wild. And ergo, well, we all know what happened between Hal and Kyle. So it takes place in Bodunk, I think, Montana, Missouri, one of those towns, one of those states. It just so happens that Stargirl happened in the same, and maybe, I don't want to say Podunk, but off the beaten path is what I'm going to say. One of these states that isn't well traveled. And because, although John Stewart originally adopted the domino mask of a superhero, he eventually just decided to go without it. However, Hal Jordan did. And I'm interested to see how that's going to work out for the first few episodes.